Okay, so my group was about money management, and for my first session, in my toolbox here, is we're learning the basics of like basic banking. So this one here, I did how to write a check. I got this information from huntingtonbank.com. So the first few pages are just the anatomy of a check. And then there is a spot where how to balance a checkbook, record your transactions, reconcile your bank statement each month, and here's some checks that would be laminated, and they could use dry erase markers to work on it, so that way they can erase it if they mess up, and that's how they would do that. That's for my first session. My second session, this one's really cool. It's called Budgeting Board Game. I got this from Teachers Paying Teachers, and I actually learned about that website during my the PEDS fieldwork. I was out of school, so they use that a lot. And this is a worksheet about budgeting. Again, going along with my theme of money management. So all of the information that we need and all the tools that we need are in here. So there's some budgeting worksheets, and then the game board. And what I did have to provide like the pieces for the game board and the dice. So you just need one die. I got this at the Dollar Tree, but I already had it. So there's one die. And then for the pieces, I figured since I had a bunch of different colored paper clips, we could use those for the pieces. That way you don't have to buy like additional stuff, which would be nice, especially for school budgets. All right. And then for my third session, it is called Carrying Responsibilities. And I actually got it from the Mindful Crafts book, which is part of my toolbox or toolkit. And this is a craft of a decorated bag. So it uses paper bags, which you can get a pack of 40 on Amazon, which I thought was pretty cheap for $4. And basically what the idea of the craft is that you pick things that you find important that you would carry around with you. So carrying responsibilities. So what the idea of that would be is to ask the group, what are some responsibilities? And I kind of geared the craft more towards financial than personal responsibilities since I'm doing a money management. So I would have them either decorate the bag or put things in the bag that they that were their financial responsibilities. And then my fourth week session is called What's in Your Wallet, and I thought that was kind of funny for the title, but it's a duct tape wallet. This one was a little more time consuming and requires the most supplies out of all of my crafts that I chose, or all of my sessions, and you're actually making a wallet out of duct tape. So again, I found a pack of 24 decorated duct tapes on Amazon for $24. So I thought that was pretty cheap, $1 a roll. The thing that's tricky about this one is there's a diagram, and you have to have that pre-cut to use it as a template for the wallet. And then they can take it home, they can use it as a functional wallet. So that I thought that was interesting. So you would need the duct tape, which I have here as part of my toolkit. So you'd need duct tape, and then scissors. That was another thing. So for 2 of my crafts, you have to have scissors. So just making sure that you keep track of the sharps, counting them before and after. And then my last thing, which I think is the most fun, for my 5th session, I have Monopoly. Because if you haven't played Monopoly, you get to do banking, you get to deal with money, you get to deal with properties, just all kinds of stuff. So you kind of cover everything. And since my group is a 10-person group, the game board actually only allows for 8 as a maximum, but I would, for the other 2, one of them could be like a real estate agent for the properties, and then the other could be the banker, so they would just deal with the money. And then help if anyone had to take a break, they could move their piece for them or something. So those are the actual toolkit objects. And then I do have handouts for each of the sessions. Like I said, like this one, most of my first session were handouts. And then the game board, and it kind of looks like a handout, but you piece it together. For the actual game board, you tape it together. And then all the tools for the crafts, which again was scissors. You need pens and pencils. So I have, I'll just show you my whole basket. So I use this. It has all of the supplies that we would need, including scissors, stuff to decorate, crayons, markers, anything that you would need. So I thought that was helpful. So yeah, that is my toolkit for a money management group.